Did you know that even if you go above the Social Security earning limits when you're getting Social Security, there is a way to get that money back? I didn't know that until a viewer, one of my viewers named Ken, forwarded me an article. So thank you very much, Ken. I appreciate it. When you're retiring on moderate income, like this channel is all about, it's about optimizing that moderate income. So for those of you who are retiring on, say, I don't know, $3, $4, $5, $6, even $700,000, it helps to work to get a side hustle in retirement to optimize that retirement income. So what are the earning limits for 2025 for Social Security? I've got a bunch of data on here. First, let's go with what is your full retirement age? If you were born on the second day of 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67. Now, if you earn money before your full retirement age, and it's over, in the case of 2025, $23,400, Social Security will take back some of your Social Security award. The way that happens is for every $2 that you earn over $23,400, the Social Security will withheld $1 of your award. Okay? So think about it. If you're making a little bit over, that might not be a big deal, right? But if you're making a lot, does it even make sense to take Social Security, when you're still working? Fighter jet! He's up there too high. So the year you reach your full retirement age, you can earn up to $62,160 and not be penalized for it. After that, $1 is deducted for every $3 that you earn over that $62,160. But let's say you're going to be 67 in April of that year. Only the earnings before your full retirement date, in this case your birthday, count towards that $62,160. After your full retirement age, you can make as much as you want. Doesn't matter. So if you turn 67, you're getting Social Security, doesn't matter, man. You can make $200,000 in a year and still get your Social Security. In my case, I'm starting to really think about this because, with the way the economy is going, with the way the market is going lately, I got to think about that. Hey, if you guys see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a channel for retiring on moderate income. If you think you might like that, think about subscribing and like the video. Because if we're still in a bad market and I have to replenish, sorry, a little windy today, but I'm trying to get this video in. If I'm trying to replenish the cash that I have on hand from my retirement accounts at the end of this year, it might make sense for me to take Social Security. But I've always thought, okay, I am earning a certain amount. Now, again, the limits for 2025 are $23,400. The first year of my YouTube channel, I earned under that. Last year, I earned more than that. So that has always been a question. Does it make sense to take Social Security? Even if you're still going to be making money. Hey, if my channel gets bigger, I'll probably make a lot more than that. It might not. You don't know. That's one of the big things. So does it make sense to take money out of your assets to replenish your cash? Or should you take Social Security? That's one thing I was thinking about. So here's a case study. Let's say you were a man born in 1961. Let's say he earned $50,000 in 2025 while receiving $16,800 in Social Security, which turns out to $1,400 a month. Okay, let's just say those are the figures. I'm just randomly taking this out of the air. Okay, let's say, if he earned $50,000, he would have exceeded that limit of $23,400 by $26,600. Okay, adds up to $50,000. So Social Security withholds $1 for every $2 earned over $23,400. This would ultimately reduce his benefits by $13,300 if he earned $50,000 before his full retirement age. Okay? Does it make sense to even do that, guys? For those of you who are working full time, does it make sense to take Social Security as well? I don't think so. If you're working full time, man, sock away that money. Keep going. Each year that you delay Social Security, you get 7 or 8% raise. Okay? That's a pretty good deal. That's why I want to push mine out as far as possible before taking it. But if it comes down to if my assets have really been depleted by the end of this year with all the tariff crap going on, does it make sense to take money out of those and consolidate my losses or take Social Security? Something I got to think about. Got some months to still think about it though. Okay, so what I said in the beginning of this video, even if Social Security deducts some of your Social Security award, if you have made more than the for the $23,400 limit, you can get that money back. Yeah, how does that work, you might ask? According to Social Security website, once you reach full retirement age, in this case we're assuming 67, for those of you who were born in like in the 1940s, 1950s, you're probably not still working anyway, but your full retirement age will be 66, or in some cases maybe even a little lower. So according to Social Security website, once you reach the full retirement age, your monthly benefit will be recalculated to account for the months when benefits were withheld. Yeah. That puts a whole new spin on it, for me at least. Let's say, I decide at the end of this year to start taking Social Security. Let's say my channel explodes. I start making a lot more money. Okay, so I'm taking Social Security, yet I'm getting a lot more than the $23,400 limit. Okay, Social Security will take away some of that award. Is that a big deal? If I'm going to get more of that money back at my full retirement age, I don't know. It might make sense to still do that. Right, guys? I mean, it's this decision we all have to make. Yes, the break-even point if you take Social Security at 62, I believe is 82 or 83. But if you don't really need it yet, and if you are still working full-time, I don't know why you would take Social Security. Unless your full-time job just wasn't making you enough money. But if you were trying to optimize your moderate income retirement like I am, does it still make sense to take Social Security? It all depends. There are so many different variables that go into it. It's such an individual situation, right? Do you have a lot of cash on hand? If so, yeah, hold off on that Social Security. If yours is dwindling like mine, I think I have, going on the last update, what do I have, 30,000? Okay. If it's dwindling, if it gets down to a certain point, should I take Social Security? Also, what's another thing you got to reflect into it? How is Social Security going to be changed under this administration? It's not going to be abolished, but how will it be changed? Will we get 75% of what we were expecting to get? Will it be a different full retirement age? If you look at it that way, there might be some logic to taking it early just to get in there, right? Before all these changes happen to people that have not taken Social Security yet. But again, even if you're in there, you still might have changes. There are people that have been getting Social Security for 10 years. They might have changes. We don't know. It's all up in the air now, guys. But you know what? Ken, thank you so much for this article. Because I had heard about that before, about being reimbursed for that money. Didn't know how it worked. Didn't know if it was totally true. According to Social Security site, it is true. So guys, in a moderate income retirement, side hustles, part-time work, if you want to do it, do it. It's your retirement. You get to say how your retirement is defined. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, well, I guess you're not really retired, are you? For me, it doesn't bother me what they say anyway, but to me, that is still being retired. If you are working part-time, if you are working a side hustle to bring in a little extra money to give you that additional peace of mind. And who doesn't want that additional peace of mind in retirement? Retirement is when you should be wallowing in peace of mind. Right, guys? So bottom line, you do what works for you. Don't let anyone tell you, don't let anyone else define what your retirement means to you. It's your retirement. You've worked 40, 50 years to get to this spot. Make it how you want to make it. All right? And as always, from the windy high desert, we got this.